In this video, we'll be taking a look at Aligner. Aligner is a plugin which allows you to phase align multiple sources of audio with ease. When recording an instrument using more than one microphone, you can encounter phase and polarity problems, usually caused by different mic distances or positioning. Phase cancellation is unavoidable in certain recordings, particularly with multiple sound sources for one instrument. For example, the different elements of a drum kit, but the key is to minimise this so that it doesn't affect what's being heard by the listener. You can get most of the way there with careful mic placement, and a phase correlation plugin like Aligner can do the rest. To use Aligner, simply insert the plugin on each track you want to align. Here, I've inserted it on my first audio channel. When opening up the GUI, you'll notice that this instance is Audio 1 by default. I'm going to label each instance after the track names in my session. You can select which track to use as an anchor by marking it as the reference. Below that, there's a phase flip to invert the polarity of each track. This is useful in situations where two sources are directly out of phase with each other. For example, this is usually the case with a top and bottom snare mic on a drum kit. Next, we have our sample delay readouts. When you hit align, the plugin will automatically adjust the delay of each track to align with the reference. But you can also manually adjust these by clicking on the readout box and typing in a value. There is also a bypass function to hear the original non-aligned audio for each track, or we can bypass all, which does this for every track simultaneously. I've got two microphones set up on a guitar amp, one condenser and one dynamic. Let's hear the original audio first. To my ears, the combined signal sounds a little weak, but aligning the phase more accurately, we might be able to make the guitar sound thicker or fuller. Let's play the audio again, and this time I'm going to hit align. The combined sound of these two microphones is now a lot thicker and will sit in the mix much more clearly. Let's quickly compare the audio before and after the phase adjustment by hitting bypass every few seconds. Next, we have our live drum recordings. I've got a multi-mic drum recording in my session with 6 microphone inputs, kick in and out, snare top and bottom, as well as overhead left and right. Let's listen to all these tracks together without the phase correction. A good practice when aligning drums is to align everything to the loudest part, and usually this is the snare. I'm going to align my drum kit in sections, beginning with my snare top and 2 overheads. As you can see from the GUI, a sample delay is applied to the left overhead, and the polarity of the right overhead has been flipped. Now I'm going to phase align my kick drum inputs to my snare. Once again, let's listen, switching between the affected and bypass signals. If you've enjoyed this short video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for watching.